Hello and welcome. In this video I'll be talking about the quote-unquote logic of outpost storage links in Starfield. This video assumes you know how to build storage units, transfer containers, cargo links, and how to link them all together. What you probably don't know is why your storage links keep breaking and why nothing seems to work quite right. This video will hopefully fill in those blanks for you. To start, we'll talk about storage containers. Normal storage container links stop working when materials are manually added or removed. To illustrate that, I'll take some aluminum out of the bottom container of this stack. These stacks are all linked from top to bottom so it would gravity fill. Now you can see that the container at the bottom is not filling back up as you think it would. To fix this, the affected container must be reset by attaching it to any other container. So I'll drop a new container, link from the broken container to the new one, and the broken container will start working instantly. I can now delete the new container and we're good as new, aside from some extra pocket aluminum. Now this doesn't affect transfer containers. You can make manual transfers to and from transfer containers without breaking links. Here, I'll place a transfer container and attach it to the top of this stack. Now if I remove items from the bottom of the stack, it will still break the connection and the bottom container will not fill, but adding items to the transfer container will automatically fix that link. Now let's try something else. In this example, I'll connect the transfer container to the bottom stack, or rather, bottom stack to the transfer container. This is probably how you have most of your outposts set up already. If you notice, I can just pull aluminum from this all day long and it won't break this connection. But if I come in and try to remove from this bottom stack, the connection will break. In order to fix this, I'll need to relink the transfer container to the top of the stack, as we did earlier. Just something to be aware of. Now let's move on to sorting. Yes, there is sorting in this game, though it's very broken. Here we have a transfer container linked to 3 separate normal containers. Now I'll start by coming in and adding aluminum, beryllium, and copper in that order. Now you can see we have copper, beryllium, and aluminum. Now I'm going to come in and take these resources back, and we're just going to add them back into the transfer container in reverse order. So copper, beryllium, and aluminum. Now let's see what happens. Now we have aluminum, beryllium, and copper. This is called first in, first out logic. Now you might think, oh, that's helpful, but wait. So we still have copper, beryllium, aluminum in that order heading back to the transfer container. I'm going to add a little bit of more back into it. So copper, beryllium, aluminum. Now you might think that would sort nicely into those containers, but just wait. So we've got aluminum untouched, beryllium untouched, and all the rest of the things jumbled into one container, effectively making sorting useless. And I do have one final trick to show you. For this trick, we are going to have 6 containers chained up to the transfer container. Same order. And I'm going to come in and drop enough materials in the transfer container to overflow the last container in the chain. And let's see what happens. So no copper here, a little bit of copper there, little beryllium there. This one is full of beryllium, little aluminum there, and full of aluminum. So you are able to sort in this fashion. Now remember, as soon as you drop multiple items into the transfer container, it's just going to mix it all up. So if anyone knows a good way to put this to use, let me know in the comments below. Now let's move on to cargo links, and we'll start by talking about the landing lights around the pad. These lights indicate the overall status of your cargo link and can tell you if it's working or not if you know what to look for. First up, we have the slow blink. This slow yellow light will tell you that the ship is on the landing pad, if you couldn't already tell, and that the cargo has been unloaded. The cargo will load from the outgoing container onto the ship once this cycle is complete. Next, we have the fast blink. This fast blinking yellow light shows that your ship is in transit between outposts. Next, the green light. This one can be deceiving. Normally it means that your ship is at the other outpost and loading up and getting ready to return, but if you see this for longer than 1 minute, it could mean that your outpost link is broken and you'll need to reset it. Now we'll see the fast blink one more time. This just means your ship's approaching the landing pad and getting ready to land. One light we haven't featured here is the red light. The red light simply means that you need to connect your outpost with the other outpost using the command terminal at the staircase. Now let's talk about the things that might break your cargo links and how to fix them. First, if you manually transfer to and from any cargo link storage unit, the connection will break between its storage containers, and it will also break between the outpost it's attached to. Another thing that may break your cargo link is material overflow. If the destination's external storage overflows into your destination's cargo link storage, they will eventually overflow into your source cargo link's incoming storage. From what I've found, if there's anything in either the source or destination cargo link's incoming storage, it will break the connection between cargo links as soon as you visit the source outpost. Now to fix these issues, you'll have to delete and replace one cargo link, restore the outpost connection via the control panel, and then visit the other outpost to actually restore the link. If you don't do this last step, the shuttle will fly away but won't actually complete its run until you've visited the other outpost. In this case, the green light will stay on forever. Well, that's it for this video. It's all very confusing and not very intuitive, but it's what we have for now. I'm sure Bethesda will patch this in the weeks to come, but hopefully this video has helped you understand the current storage systems in Starfield a little better. If it has helped, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for more random videos. Take care.